What's up, everybody? Welcome to another CBSI Hot 10. See you in a bit. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Friday night comicbookinvest.com CBSI Hot 10 list with the one and only Ben Stein in the house. Got Mighty Mel V with us. Make sure you guys stick around after the show. Go check out the Mighty Mel V channel for its Drunken Chat. Son, what's the plan tonight, brother?
Details on our first ever art challenge.
What about the Melcast? What do we got? What do we got on deck for Melcast?
I was lazy this week. I didn't do it, but for next week it will be Bitterroot. Ooh. And I have 3 books that I'm giving away tonight. So our thing on Drunken Chat is if I personally talk about a book or post a book on Instagram, and I have a few, I love to give one to the community. And I have been thinking about 3 books in particular this week, and I have them here, and I will be giving them away.
Well, I've got something to open up later in the show when I get a chance. Shout out to Drew and Wanted Comics. We have some stuff to give away tonight, and we will figure out a way to do that later in the show.
I just want to shout out Vinny Kumar on his new addition to hope everything's going good.
Yeah, shout out to Vinny Kumar.
Good guy.
Kumar's a good dude.
Really good dude.
Yeah, good dude. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that bell below because we've got some amazing shows on this channel that drop some amazing information. You're definitely going to want to be paying attention to shows that are coming out here in the short future. You'll find out more in the show later on in the show. But we want to remind everybody that if you guys don't already know about Comic Barricade, do yourself a favor. Go check out comicbarricade.com. Use the code word Flipside to get 10% off your order. These things will save anger and despair whenever all your books collapse in on each other when you don't have a full short box. They also got large ones for slabs and magazines, and, of course, the card stopper for all you trading card fans. So make sure you guys...
I don't get no props, no nothing for talking about Comic Barricade. I don't get no thank you. I mean, I do get thank you, but still, I'm not no paid promoter for this. That shit works. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Is there something that you are paid for? Because I'm not paid for anything.
Thermodynamics and HVAC.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. Shout out to Mighty Mel V. Make sure you guys, again, are going to check out his Drunken Chats on after the show. Make sure you guys have subscribed over there, too. All right, let's get into first honorable mention tonight. Hit Comics number 5, and I was on the phone with Nico today, and boy was he not happy about what Ben wrote up on about Hit Comics and the sale that it recently had, because he had a chance to pick one of these up, and he got outbid by one and only DS Comics. So he's not happy about the fact
on
that,
this issue.
I believe so, on this exact issue. Yes.
Wow. So that's crazy.
Let's talk about the sale that recently happened on this one, Ben.
Yeah, so a 0.5 that was missing the entire centerfold sold for $1,400. And then there actually was a sale in January for a 7.5 that sold for $16,000. I don't know hopefully they weren't bidding on that one.
Wow.
So he's fucking up a swordfish. This is what
it's a sweet looking cover.
It is. So he has shackles on and fucking up a swordfish.
Well, and he's got like what are those sleeves like on like
a pimp's outfit,
like belly dancers and stuff, something like that.
So he's a pimp. He has a pimp outfit on in shackles, about to fuck up a swordfish. I can't get mad at this.
Underwater, how's he breathing?
Underwater, I can live with this.
Well, this is a definitely a weird cover, but for the scarcity of it, like you say, it's pretty high on the Gerber scarcity list. And if you don't have one, good luck.
Yeah, I honestly, that Gerber list is like when you think about when that guy when he wrote that, how unbelievable that is. I mean, Overstreet kind of did the same thing. Like they came up with all these comics just by taking notes and like hand notes and going to shows and taking pictures. Like, how do you even find these things? Because they didn't have an internet back then. So it's just amazing. I think people like that basically kind of started or did all the cataloging and stuff before we could do it, and now we just click a button and it's there. It's amazing. I think those guys deserve huge props.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna downplay this cover because the more I look at it, the more fucking cool this fucking cover is. So I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even notice the knife in his hand. He's about to gut this motherfucker.
It's pretty. It's
why is he chained underwater?
Yeah, and it's a black cover, man.
Yeah. He's chained to like a bowling ball or something. It looks like.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this at all.
Yeah.
So somebody's trying to drown him, and then he gets attacked by a swordfish. That sucks.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for joining us every Friday. Make sure you guys hit that like button for us. Do us a favor, whenever you guys leave comments on the site, let us know how we're doing, what you guys think of the shows that we have on this channel, what we can do better for you. We appreciate all that information. All right, let's get on to the next honorable mention. This is a big book in the list this week, and we're going to probably be talking about it for a while. And that is ENIAC #1 from Bad Idea. And man, there's a lot of talk about this right now. And a lot of people are talking about the scarcity of the books, how hard they are to get. Some people are making some pretty big money on them right now. Let's talk about a little bit about what the idea of Bad Idea seemed to be for me. It seemed like it was going to be this place that really catered to the fans. It was trying to get books in all the fans' hands. There was this 30-day moratorium put on, I guess, retailers selling it for more than cover price. The problem with that is I think that there was very short amount of books that were out there. Ben, how many books per store are we hearing that they got?
From what I heard, they got 5. They were sent to 100 stores. Realized there's 3,000 plus retailers in the country. Only sent to 100 stores, and I think those 100 stores got 5 copies apiece. I think is correct.
Okay. Well, this is the type of information, you guys, that we are going to do our best to find out. We're going to get Dinesh on the channel sometime within the next week. Do our best to get him on here and answer these questions, these hard and fast questions about Bad Idea. What's going on with them?
And like Patrick said, 51% allocation. So even if the stores knew they were going to be getting it and pre-sold it to their customers, their orders got chopped in half.
Yeah.
And so basically they had to refund a bunch of customers, which is something as a retailer you never want to do. You never want to have to refund loyal customers who are buying from you.
Is he wrapped up in Christmas lights?
It looks like it, right? It's a great cover. I love that cover. That cover is excellent. The trade dress on it looks great. Matt Kent's great. I imagine it's a great book, but how many people now are able to actually read it? That's another thing. Like if the company was built upon the idea that it caters to the fans and it gets the books into the fans' hands first, or that aspect. Unfortunately, that's not happening because so many people are selling it on the third and secondary markets. So, I will say this. I'm not a store owner. I'm not pre-ordering books. I'm not doing anything like that. I am traveling. I'm in Chicago this week. I tried to hit a couple shops up here, try to talk to some retailers here, some that I know. And they're not happy about this. I understand wanting to make your book collectible. I'd rather it be collectible than what was that book that they decided Rags when it was collectible, and then they're like, screw that, we're printing on demand, everybody gets a copy. I don't want that.
And I get, I mean, so I get that. But you're manufacturing
Scarcity.
the product. You're basically kind of you're making a club that nobody really knows how to get into, and we don't even know if the product is good.
What is that? Is that the same thing as store variants do?
Store variants are one thing, but you know the product. This is a totally different. I mean, again, like I was telling you beforehand, Mel. I mean, if it's a Batman book or a Superman book, I know who Batman and Superman are. I know what to expect. I have absolutely no idea what this book is about, and honestly, because of the way the whole thing has kind of went down on this, I really don't even have any reason to be interested in it.
If you were to get a copy, would you read it?
If I buy a copy, I usually try and read whatever I got. I'm not saying that I wouldn't necessarily read it. I'm saying that this is a bad taste now to start off with, rather than just being excited and be like, oh, that seems like a really cool idea. Whatever. I need to pick up a copy, or even if I pick up a digital copy, great. But if my stores are not happy, the people that I buy books from, then that's you can't do that. They're the lifeblood of our hobby. We have to take care of them, and if we're making them jump through a bunch of weird hoops and threatening to ban them for life, that's a bad look. I'm sorry,
Well,
it's a bad look.
One good look that I will say for Dinesh is he reached out as soon as he saw what had been put on the list this week. He reached out. He said, "How can we talk about it?" And I will say, mad respect for that. And I think that's what it's all about. We talk about honesty in comics for 2021 and hashtag honesty in comics, and that is what we want from our retailers and our publishers and our creators, and we just want the truth and want to know what's going on, and I think it will help him. One of the things that he said is, I just want to do whatever I can to make it right for the retailers and the people out there. So
Dinesh is a good dude. I definitely will be tuning in because
I mean, this is not a knock on him, and this is not sour grapes because I don't have a copy. You all know me. I do not buy comics any comics the week that they come out. I never do. I never pre-order anything, so it has nothing to do with me getting a copy or not. That's not me at all. I'm not that guy. There's some things in the hobby that just I'm even fine with trying to come up with a new way of distributing books. I'm fine with that. There always needs to be some kind of new innovations and stuff like that. It's just weird when you start to see who got the books, and it just doesn't look right.
Well, it's on the list because it was selling, and in all honesty, let's see what it was selling for. I mean, currently, it looks like it's going for a pretty penny. The first print is going for $130, $140 looks like on the regular, and the second print's going for about $30. I think at one point the first print was a $200 book, which was crazy, absolutely crazy, and.
Does that say the advertisement is selling for $10?
Yes. Yeah.
But somebody put in the chat, and it's a very valid question. It's like, how could this be allocated when this book was promoted 3 and 4 months ago? Like, you had time to order, they had time to print, they had time to get these books out.
And these are the type of questions that are being asked. Yeah. And hey, listen, fans. Not just fans, everybody in the chat. Calling you fans, you are not fans. You guys are the real deal, bona fide hustlers out here that are the top 1% of speculators and comic book people that are watching this show and this channel. So you guys, what do you guys want to know about Bad Idea? What is it that you want to ask? So comment below and let us know these questions so we can ask them also. But
if the black label was print to order, then I think that's a good idea, because the objective for them was to get the books in people's hands. It being print to order, gets these books in people's hands.
And it still gives the collectability to the people who love collecting.
There you go.
Yes, yeah. All interesting stuff to ask. So we are going to definitely be looking forward to hearing about this information and seeing how this works down the road. So, there we go.
Yeah, and again, hey, I'm not calling. I generally don't do that. So don't think that I'm just being the old guy that I am and just being get off my lawn.
I love your rants. I'm still having nightmares about that book last week.
Boy. Well, let's get on to the top 10 this week. And at number 10, this is a really absolutely a gorgeous cover right here. Batman number 106. Absolutely stunning cover to me. The colors, the space, the way he played off the space, the design inside Batman and the cape, absolutely stunning. Even looks good with the trade dress. Everybody's kind of also buying it because of the new character, I guess. That's Miracle Molly. Everybody's kind of going crazy for. Is that the word out there?
Yeah, and I wouldn't even say crazy. I mean, this is only selling for like $10, so it's not like it's a $15, $20 book, which I'm actually kind of surprised. I mean, everybody knew it was coming. Maybe everybody just pre-ordered a bunch. I have no idea. I mean, I don't generally buy books that come out the week of anyway, so I have no idea if stores just have stacks of these. What did Midtown look like, Mel?
I'm probably gonna get heat for this, but I skipped right past the DC stuff. I'm sorry.
Well, and that's valid. That's valid. That's not a.
I think a lot of people are feeling that right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not like it's a unusual thought process right now.
Yeah,
but I do feel bad because it is my duty to know this type of stuff. But sorry.
Hey,
my bad.
I get it. Hey, I get it. DC is they're tripping on their own feet it seems like every week. So I get it, man.
I'm at least happy that James Tynion is still writing for them, considering that most of their creators have jumped ship. And at least they've got some good creators over there still writing. James Tynion he's a beast, and we all know what he's doing on 2 other major books right now. So I'm happy for that. And I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what to think about DC. I'm purposely forcing myself to read some of it. I read a bunch of Future State, and there was some good things that they had going. I just feel like the company is in free fall right now. I don't know what to think about, much of what's going on over there future wise, but we'll see.
And this is not news. This goes back to when I was a child. I couldn't fuck with them.
I see, and I was always a DC guy and not Marvel, and I can't. This is infuriating. I mean, I don't see how you could. I don't see how you can screw up Batman. I mean, there's no way that you can, but somehow they haven't put a movie out in 10 years of Batman. It's like the easiest movie you could make.
Yeah,
it's a freaking detective with no superpowers.
Well, we have the Snyder cut that's going to be dropping here shortly, which I'm really looking forward to. I've talked about it on the shows on the channel.
Oh, is that really not out yet?
No, it's not out yet.
I swear, I thought we've been talking about this Snyder cut for like 3 years.
Since the Impressive Defects, definitely.
Holy crap! I thought that was like out a long time ago. Oh my gosh.
What do you do? Like, the guy at least I give him credit. He's getting his movie out there. It looks like it's going to be interesting. And I'm a Christopher Nolan fan, and I always go back to what the story I heard about what Christopher Nolan said to Snyder when he saw Whedon's version of it. He straight up told him, "Don't watch it. It'll break your heart." And that means something, right? If Christopher Nolan's saying, "Hey, what you were doing was amazing, and what it turned out to be is shit," then I'm going to watch Snyder Cut, and I'm going to enjoy it when I do it. It's just bummer that it's going to end on a cliffhanger, and we're never going to see that cliffhanger, figured out, or the next movies. But they did come out with a lot of stuff saying what's going on in the next movie. I don't know. I agree. It's hard. Batman is such a great property. It's hard to mess up Batman, in my opinion. But I don't know. DC seems to be doing it right pretty well right now. But hey, number 10 this week,
Val-
Batman
Val-
106.
Val Kilmer did a pretty good job.
Hey, hey, buddy. Hey, I like Val Kilmer as Batman. I didn't like the movie, but number 9 this week is something we've been talking about for the past couple weeks, and it finalized this week. And I got a terrible, blurry version of the book, but West Coast Avengers number 45 is number 9 this week. The White Vision storyline going on in WandaVision, and the finale, and yeah, are we going to see this book continue to move? I mean,
Yes.
we're going to be getting some more White Vision.
Yes. And I was shocked. I was like, well, damn.
You think he's going to stay white?
Yes.
Okay, so again, I did not read Marvel back in the 80s. What is the difference between White Vision and Purple Vision?
I can't remember why Vision went white in the 80s. I can't remember, but I thought it was because he died and came back, didn't he? Chat, let us know how terrible of comic book readers we are.
I really don't know. I mean,
White Vision's dick.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Let's start there.
So if you didn't watch it, then so I'm sorry, but so when Purple Vision gave him all the memories and stuff, wouldn't that just make him Purple Vision?
I guess
that basically gave him all his thoughts. So
because he's all android with no feelings. So,
what I hope to happen is he gets the android wife, android daughter. We get Vision through this version of Vision. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, but that would be kind of pretty much at this point. If you do anything with Vision with somebody, if he's with, even if it's an android, it's not Wanda, that would kind of suck at this point, right? I mean, that was like the ultimate love story, right?
She's
for
about to go
a comic book movie. It was like seriously like as sad as it could possibly be.
It was good. They did a good job with it, I thought. It
was so sad.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Wonder Man's about to get knee deep in them scarlet guts. So I'm just waiting for Wonder Man. Buy Wonder Man's now.
Well, this is what we got it selling for right now. $80 for the direct raw, which isn't bad. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad to get that for a book that was in dollar bins for a long time.
And how many covers does White Vision have?
Not many. He has one variant that I'm aware of that I saw on
Keone.
Yeah.
Was that Vision number 2?
Yes.
That's a dope cover.
The Marvel 92 variant run that they did.
Yeah. Well, 9/8. Listen. 9/8 are getting $1,000.
That number doesn't match up with the raw copies. I mean, the near mint raw copies are over $100. So
$1,475, 61 bids on a 9/8 direct version.
10 times the near mint doesn't match up well. So look how many sales. There's so many sales, but
it's crazy. It's absolutely bonkers. And if you got it, make some money. Go throw these suckers up. Unless you think there's room for this to grow. So remember, most of these books that we talk about on this list are kind of by their height. They're at their height of where they're going to be most of the time. So are we going to see this book continue to rise? Do you think that we can see 1,500 on the regular for the direct?
I don't see it. I mean, of course, I would say that every book on the list this week, I couldn't see it. So what do I know?
Yeah.
Not much.
It's a great book, and it's definitely selling for crazy numbers. And if you have some, it's a great time to be a seller on this book, in my opinion. But if you guys want to know some other great books that are maybe would be a good place to buy in now, go check out the Spec 10 list that we put out every Tuesday morning.
That's my book.
Yep, there we go. Mighty Mel V is a part of the group that picks the Spec 10 books every week. And it's a short video. It's usually under about 20 minutes. And they give you quick hitters on books that you might have a decent return on investment over the future couple months. So make sure you guys go check that stuff out. Really good stuff. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit all those buttons to get all the information when those drop. On to number 8. Another oldie but goodie. This book is selling for it's crazy. This book is so damn hot. The amount of money that people are shelling out for everything Miles right now, it's continuing to go. 6 months ago, I was saying the exact same thing. I don't think it can go any higher. And I probably said that's 2 months before that and 2 months before that. It's crazy. Absolutely bonkers.
I think the last time this was on the list was, I think it was 90s, we hit 1,400. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now 2,600. 2,600.
And that's not. I don't think that's nowhere near the ceiling.
It doesn't feel like it right now. 2,000 feels like the old 500. I mean, 3,000 is like the old $1,000, but like it's not even close. I mean, the ceilings on everything. It just went crazy.
I know what I'm doing with my Joe Biden money.
Well, you're going to take you and your wife's now.
Yeah, right?
You can't even buy it solo.
Yeah.
And this is the redhead stepchild because this book just doesn't go up in value.
Well, are people going to start wanting to, get the quote unquote second print variant or third print that we called it for the longest time?
I don't know why this book doesn't move. It's an amazing cover.
Yes, it is. And I know why it doesn't move is because there was a bunch of them. You could get like 10 at a time for every second print that you bought. Something crazy like that. I should look it up. This is my biggest pet peeve that I do all the time is like, give you guys bunk information. But I know that these were very easy to get if you ordered the second print, I believe. But it's still, $260 for a 9.8, less than $100 raw. But here we see a 9.4 of the first print going for $700, and I mean it's crazy. But will the third print start moving? We already know that the second print's moving, and that Jurjevic variant is just ridiculous. So blows me away to see anything Miles right now, and I feel like such a moron for not picking it up.
But the creation of Miles is on a lull right now.
Oh yeah, there's no news about him at all.
He's chilling. He's letting the beat build, and the beat is going insane. Based on the beat build.
Based on the WandaVision finale, are you guys? I don't feel as good as I did before the finale. I'll be honest.
About what?
About seeing cool multiverse stuff showing up.
I don't know, man. I think I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited about the Doctor Strange movie now. Like, I really want to see what they do. I mean, it could be anything, but I thought it was cool with them branching Monica out into space. I mean, who knows what if she's going to be joining Captain Marvel or if she's going up to see Nick Fury or what. I mean, who knows?
I think she's definitely going to take on the Spectre Monica. I don't think she's going to call herself Photon.
Really?
Her mother was Photon.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. Is she wasn't there a third name that she had?
Spectrum.
Captain Marvel. There's Photon, Captain Marvel, and Spectrum.
Okay.
She's going to go Spectrum. My opinion.
Yeah. And what was that first appearance of Spectrum?
Mighty
was that Avengers book?
Yeah, Mighty Avengers #1. It was a 1 in 50.
Pulsar. Yeah, that was the other one. Yeah, I was like,
that was the Ultimates run. Yeah, right.
Like I knew she had another name.
Okay, yeah.
Pulsar.
Shout out to Wayne Scott. Thank you. Appreciate that.
That guy DZ said it first.
That guy DZ. Well, shit. That guy DZ. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate the hell out of all of you. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We got almost 200 live viewers right now. Please hit that like button. It really helps us out and let us know that we are doing a good job and that you enjoy what you're watching. We got some amazing shows that are putting out some amazing content. So make sure you guys are also subscribed and hit that bell to be notified every time we drop some good content. So, all right, on to number 7. Here's another oldie but goodie. New Mutants 98 back in the list. Well, it was in the list last week or a couple weeks ago, and I said, I can't believe this book is back in the list. And now
because it had jumped up to like $1,500, and now it's more than Ultimate Fallout 4. It's $2,700.
That's rightfully so, though. It's Deadpool. I mean, granted, it was overprinted, but it's still Deadpool.
$2,700 though. Would you pay $2,700 for this?
What was it selling for at its height? Do we remember?
700 for a 9.8.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I said. Pre-COVID, this was like you could get it for $600.
Yeah, this book
was just a year ago.
Cold as ice.
It's new collectors, new money. It's new money in the game.
And hey, Rob Liefeld, man, is still killing it out there. He's still slinging Deadpool spec out there.
Hey, I'm telling you,
I would too. So I got.
Unless you just need the money, I would not sell any key right now. I wouldn't sell any.
You're not the only person I've heard say that. As a matter of fact, I've had 3 people tell me that recently and in the past week that somebody said that they're just closing up their boxes and putting them away. Yeah, because if the talk is true about all these investors just jumping over now because they're getting priced out of the trading card and the sports card market, I don't know what to think about that. But if that is true, and we do see that.
Hey, you start seeing some of these, NFTs and stuff like that. All of a sudden, if they're doing, cards, and all of a sudden they start throw comics in there, why not?
Stadium is offering art now. Stadium Comics, NFT art. I'm gonna do a drunken NFT. I'm just taking pictures of empty bottles of wine.
Hey, I kick myself for not buying a lot of these because this is a book I've never owned. NYX3 is now up to 1,300. I kept telling myself buy it at 9. When it was at 9 for 3 years, I'm like, buy it. It's going to go up at some point. It's never going to be lower than 9, and now it's at 13. And honestly, it's gonna end up at 2,500, just like the rest of these.
It's crazy.
Skin moisturizer. I didn't get my cut. I didn't get my PC cut. I gotta talk to Dino Suge Knight about this.
Yeah, damn right. Get Dino in the house. Let's get to the bottom of it.
Thanks, right. Jed. I appreciate it, brother.
I feel like Ice Cube over here.
Conditioner for McClay's hair and skin moisturizer for Ben and Mel. Yeah. I love it. Thank you, Chad.
McClay's got the hair, but me and Mel got the looks, right?
Yeah. Definitely ain't got the hair, that's for sure.
No, we ain't got no hair.
I'll tell you, I can let it grow. You see the picture. I got glorious locks.
I've seen it. You even had the waves too in it.
Yeah, I got glorious locks going on.
All right, here we go. Number 6. This is a beautiful cover, and we talked about James Tynion earlier. This is Something Killing the Children. Number 15. This is a Zoe Lachey variant. Is that how you say that?
Maybe Lachey.
Lachey, I believe so.
I don't know. Like I was thinking, like Nick Lachey.
Okay, so Zoe, I hope that's how you say her first name too. I hope it's a she. Let us know if we're saying your name wrong, please. That is one of the things that I always want anybody to do. If we are saying your name wrong, please correct us. But this is Something to Kill the Children, number 15, the Zoe Lachey variant out of 500. What was this selling for out the box? This was what, like a $30?
I think you pre-ordered this for like 30. I don't know. I missed. I didn't even know it existed until it was already sold out.
Beautiful.
And then when I saw it, I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" Like I try not to buy too many store variants. I would have definitely bought this one.
Yeah, and this is selling right now for what, 100 plus, 120 plus?
120-ish. Yeah. maybe 125, 130. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous cover.
It is.
By the time I finish this bottle, that shit is gonna be in the cart somewhere. This looks really good. Look at this.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Really good.
It is gorgeous, and then you start looking when you see a cover like this. Then you're like, well, what else has she done? And she's done a few. And when I finally saw this, then it forced me to go buy. She did an Ice Cream Man that I don't think is out yet. I think it's with the upcoming Ice Cream Man. Oh my gosh, it's a sick cover too, and I'm like, what is going on? Like
she did an issue 11
of
Something's Killing the Children.
She did?
Yeah, not as great as this, but it's pretty damn good.
I didn't even see that.
Well,
was that a store variant too?
It's the Something That's Killing the Children. We're giving everybody a little extra tonight, that's for sure. We're having such a good time. But here you go. Here's your.
Yeah, that's the Ice Cream Man one.
Oh,
her art is there's something about
that
it.
Is sick, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Something wrong with her.
It's damn good.
I was like, oh my gosh, that thing is so sick.
That's creepy. I love how it almost looks like it's got a grill in it.
Oh my gosh, it's so sick.
It's roaches.
Oh yeah, that's hardcore.
Shout out. When does this come out? What?
Yeah,
I don't know
I don't know.
That is.
Yeah, that's Ice Cream Man 23. So.
She did issue 12 as well.
Of Ice Cream Man?
Of Something's Killing the Children.
Yeah, she's doing a damn good job. She is doing a damn good job. So
12 was all right. 12 was all right. Nothing like this one though. This is probably my favorite one. I'm gonna buy this motherfucker.
Well, there's been a couple books on the list this week that have been like oldie but goodies where you just go, whoa, like I didn't expect to see this one, and this takes the cake. Number 5 this week, Captain America 117. I thought this book was cold as cold could be, and now that we're getting closer to Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier, that this book is starting to heat up. Obviously, but
a 9.0 sold this week for double the all-time high. So the all-time high for a 9.0 was like 1,100, sold for 2,200. A 5.5 sold for an all-time high of 500. A 4.0 sold for 340, all-time high. And I don't think I think that's right now that's the basement. Like if you can get it for those prices, I think you're going to make money.
I found this book in the first Midtown warehouse sale for 60 cents. Or was it 90 cents? I think it was 90 cents. Yeah.
I think this book has always been undervalued. I think Falcon's a great character. And I think Mackie plays him perfect.
Yeah, agreed. Again, I didn't want him to be Captain America. I also wanted him to be the best Falcon he can be, and it looks like they're going that right. So I'm very thankful for that. And I always love to look at Captain America's face, like, who the fuck is this dude?
I'm wondering if they're going to do the same type of like, oh gosh, that person just showed up out of nowhere thing in Captain Falcon and Winter Soldier. I don't know, but
I'm excited for that series.
Yeah, so am I. I was not excited until I saw the first teaser trailer. After that first teaser trailer with the dynamic that they're playing off the two of them,
I was mad when it was first announced because, again, I didn't want to see a black character play Captain America. He's Falcon. Let him be the best Falcon me. And when I see him training with the shield, tossing the shield, and he was still Falcon, I was like, okay, I like this.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. Well, from what we've seen so far, I think it looks like they're going to do a good job. Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Definitely a different vibe than WandaVision.
Yeah.
Yes.
Way different vibe. This is going to be like more action.
Fun.
Yeah, fun. WandaVision was sad. That was it was really sad.
Very, very interesting comment from my man Dre. Shout out my man Dre from Barnhouse. Hollywood does depend on Marvel. Period. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great point. That is an excellent point right there.
Yeah, definitely.
They depend on Disney.
Yeah.
Marvel's killing it. Period. Anything Marvel's DC. I think that's probably the biggest problem for me is that Marvel is doing it so well and DC is doing it so bad that you could just say, just copy what they're doing. Use your own characters and just copy their same format. I don't care. Like,
Well,
they copied you back when they started, so just copy them back now.
That number one book I'm going to talk about copying.
Yeah.
And speaking of copying, did you see that art germ Wonder Woman? But that's not Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that was weird.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, Heroes Reborn or whatever. Anyways, it's nice to see the Falcon getting hot again. Listen, the Falcon and Winter Soldier is great for us comic fans, just like WandaVision was. It gives us stuff to be excited about, and it drives the spec world crazy. And we're going to see the spec world go crazy. I thought TV and movie spec was dead as a doornail until recently, and it's hotter than ever. I think it's getting to that point where it's like Avengers again, when Avengers was first coming out. So let's keep our fingers crossed that it stays that way. On to number 4 this week, we got a Berserker number 1. This is the one per store variant from Mark Brooks.
I bought the wrong book.
What did you buy?
The color version. I thought it was this one because I don't want to pull out. I don't like pulling out my phone in Midtown and looking at eBay and shit. So I'm like, I'm going off memory here, but I'm old as shit, and I don't remember. It was the fucking half black, half white. But I still love the color. Mark Brooks.
Yeah. Mark Brooks.
You got it half right.
Yeah. I got it half right. But it's an amazing cover. How was the read, though?
I haven't read it yet.
I haven't read it yet either, but I do want to read it.
I will read it, that's for sure.
So it's credited to Matt Kent and Keanu Reeves. Did Reeves Did he just do the plot, or
I think he pitched it? Yeah, I think he pitched it, came up with the idea, and probably sat there and pitched it to him. Okay. We'll have to find out that information. But real quick, I want to talk about Mark Brooks.
Yeah.
Every time a Mark Brooks cover comes on here, we all say, I think we say this, that like Mark Brooks is one of the best comic artists in the game. His covers are like 9 out of 10 of them are good covers. I love seeing his signature on books because I know it's going to be a good cover. Like, you get to that point where you see an artist's signature and like all you have to see is his signature, and then you get excited because it's going to be a good cover. That's Mark Brooks, and I'd see why this book is selling. Obviously, there's the rarity, the one per store variant, but it's still a good cover, and I like that. But are we going to see this continue with this book? This book had a lot of variants for it out there. Are we going to see any more spec from it? Ooh, look at that. Shout out to Rafi for keep up the great work, guys. Shout out to Mighty Mel for helping me eat and finding them money books.
Appreciate you, Rafi. Yo, Dino, we got to talk. Jerry Heller.
So make sure you guys check out your Keanu Reeves Berserker.
Yeah, I'm surprised with so many. Because those people, a lot of those big stores were ordering the 1 in 1,000s, right? Now, the good thing about this is that because it was just the 1 per store, it was not like the 1 in 50 or 1 in 100 that there could be hundreds and hundreds of copies out there. There's only going to be a finite number of these 1 per stores, so that probably helped it.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
I can't wait to read it.
What are some of the books that came out of this? There was the 1 in 500 variant, right?
Yeah, well, the 1 in 1,000 is what the autographed one.
Okay, the 1 in 1,000. That's what it was. Okay,
yeah. So Keanu autographed them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what are the prices on those.
I don't think those are in hand yet.
Okay,
I think they're being shipped. I don't think I didn't see any that were like there, and it was not on Midtown. So
okay. The 1 in 1,000 wasn't in stores either.
Yeah, so I don't think it's actually out yet.
Well, before we get into the number 3 spot, I want to take a second to talk about something that isn't too fun, but sometimes we got to bring this stuff up, and that is our good friend and Flipside family member Corban of the Modern Comic Mayhem crew. Recently had some horrible things happen to him and his family. Him and his brothers were out playing basketball one night last week, and they were ran up on some 3 suspects who started shooting, and unfortunately, Corban's 12-year-old brother was shot in the incident. There is a GoFundMe, and that GoFundMe information will be in the description. It's in the description right now. So make sure you guys, if you guys are able to give on anything on this, the way this is working right now, this is not for medical payment. They've got all their medical bills handled. What this is for is to help build a reward to capture the shooters. As I know right now, the Phoenix police have really they've done all they can. They've, don't have any leads or anything. So we're trying to do our best to make sure that these guys are found and caught. So if you guys, have the ability to drop anything in this GoFundMe, make sure you guys drop a little comment that says you're from the Flipside crew, and we're going to do our best to match whatever you guys put in there. So all that information is in the description below. So shout out to Corban and his family and the Modern Comic Mayhem crew.
Definitely about to get something going on over there, Drunken Chat too. I gotta holler at Lucas for real for this.
Amen. Yeah,
that's crazy. 12
years old.
How is he doing?
From the latest update, he had surgery yesterday. They're removing the toes on his left foot and part of his foot, an inch up from where the big toe starts. It sounds like he got hit in his femoral artery. So that's a big issue. And they're trying to save his leg. So they're doing their best. Thank God that, it's just his leg, and, it sucks that it happened, but at least he's still alive. And, you can get by on missing a couple of toes, and we're going to do our best to hopefully help them out and send good vibes and prayers and love to them. So some really sad stuff.
Lucas is on right now. So we're going to try to get something set up for tonight.
Hell yeah. So thank you, everybody. Make sure, if you want to be anonymous on this, just go ahead and leave, flip from the Flipside family, so we know what we have to match out there. So thank you, guys. All right, on to number 3, and here we go. More Falcon and Winter Soldier spec. This is a great cover. This has been a great cover for the longest time. This is Captain America number 6, the B cover, the Bucky variant. There is a 3A, which is the Cap version of this. This was a hot book for a while. I remember when it came out, it was a hot book. This series by Brubaker was killer. It was one of the best series during the time. I was reading it every time it came out. This was one of my first reads, and it was hot at the time. But right now, it is not 600s for 9/8.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, mid 600s, which is, like I said, a month, or I said in the on for Comic Book Invest, a month ago it was half that. So, yeah, I mean, this is just one of those, like when you really think about it. First of all, you're looking at it going, I can't believe this was 2005. Like, that was 16 years ago. But then you're like, he's only been around since 2005. Like, it seems like Winter Soldier's been around forever. But no.
This book is either incredibly cold or just incredibly hot. It's no middle ground.
Oh my gosh, it's been the most up and down book that I can think of. I mean, it's up and down, up and down, up. But you really think about it, I mean, Winter Soldier's been in a bunch of movies now. I mean, like, it should be worth this, right?
I think that Winter Soldier, especially the version that we've got of him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is excellent. Absolutely excellent. I thought that the Captain America Winter Soldier is one of the best movies Marvel put out. And they can only screw him up from here. I don't, I think he's one of the best characters in the Marvel Universe by far.
And remember, he had a solo series not too long ago. RJ. I was big on RJ, man. So there is hope. There is hope. And
yes, Jamie, I would not, if I saw the Cap cover, I would not pass it up.
Yeah, great cover. And yeah. All right, before we get on to the top 2, everybody, we are going to show our giveaway book. This is the book that we are going to be giving away next, top 10. The way you are going to win this is we're going to have you leave a comment after the show airs on the video below, and we'll pick a random comment. And
Not in the live chat.
Not in the live chat. This is in the video below, after the video goes live, is done being live. All right, so shout out to Wanted Comics. And
I have no idea what you're going to open here. This is exciting for me.
This is Wanted Comics has been doing really amazing stuff. The haha variants with John Gallagher. I apologize, you guys haven't opened this tape live on air, but
it doesn't sound loud.
This is John Gallagher has been doing some amazing comments with covers with Drew, but Drew has also been doing some amazing stuff with Star Wars: The High Republic, and I believe Will Sliney was who he worked on with the first two covers, and this cover is gorgeous. This is Star Wars: The High Republic, so we are going to be giving away a set of these, the Virgin and the trade dress.
Is that number 3?
This is the High Republic number 3, and this is a character that Marco over on Tales from the Dark Side crew has been talking about a lot. Ever since this character first got shown, he said, hey, this is the character you guys want to key in on. They did a little review on the recent novel and another recent book, and they talked a lot about this character. So make sure you guys go check out some of those episodes to find out more about this really cool character that they're building in the High Republic
Shout out to Marco.
Yeah, shout out to Marco. So, all right, you guys. So, in order to win these books, you need to let us know who your favorite Star Wars character is, and also let us know what do you think of the Hot 10 show and how we're doing it and what we can do better. So,
I like that.
Yeah, hell yeah. We appreciate all you guys, and your information is super important to us. It lets us know how we're doing, and like Dinesh at the beginning of the episode said, hey, I just want to make it right and figure it out. We want to give you guys the best product that we can, content that we can.
And put hashtag Dino is Jerry Heller, and you can I'm dead serious. I'm fucking serious though.
Oh my gosh.
Well, listen, this book was selling for some crazy money. Action Comics number 9, the Calvin Ellis rumor or theory that's going around right now with Tanishi Coates. Is that how you say it? I believe that's how you say his last name, Coates, is being linked to the new Superman movie, it sounds like. And people have a theory that he might bring in a black character to play Superman. So instead of Clark Kent, we might get Calvin Ellis. Has there been any new news on this to see if this is maybe a little bit more sound?
I think CBR might have been the one that reported it, which I guess is a more credible site than, WEGOTTIHS. I'm not going to say it. He may be directing it.
If he's directing, you're going to get a black Superman. I'm telling you that now. If he's directing, you're going to get a black Superman.
Didn't they just re-sign, what's his name, Cable?
Who?
Henry.
Henry Cavill.
Didn't he just re-sign him?
He signed to 3 other movies, I think, and 2 of them were just guesting parts on movies. I think Shazam was one, or Black Adam was one.
But regardless of that, if he's signed on, they're not going to have 2 Superman movies.
Why not? You got 2 Joker movies.
Superman sucks, though.
Right. This is why.
They're not going to have 2. They can't even make 1 successful.
Right. Keep going. This is why they're gonna. I've said this to a couple of people in my IG. This is them throwing darts at the wall and landing on, hey, Black Superman. This is the last shot.
Last shot of what, though? Nobody even knows who this character is. You can put an S on his chest, but there's no history behind it. This is a new 52. Come on.
Remember what you said about what are they going to do next? They're grasping for straws right now.
Yeah.
Black Superman is they're following Marvel's pattern and hope to get that Black Panther bread. And
yeah, but Black Panther's been around for 50 years.
Absolutely. Again, grasping for straws.
I mean,
well, a 9.8 of the variant, the black and white variant, right, went for like $2,000. I want to shout out. I think Dennis over at Wonderworld, I believe, had a sale.
It was a CBCS 9A, yeah.
CBCS 9.8 that sold for like $2,000. So big money on that book. Congrats to him. We're seeing like $40 for a raw for the regular cover. That combo pack variants around 150, which is very interesting. I love those combo packs. Here we go. Here's the 9.8 1 and 200 CBCS 9.8 that sold, and I guess that sold for around $2,000. So yeah, shout out to Wonderworld Comics.
Wonderworld,
Hey.
excellent. Wonderworld.
Hey, anybody who's making money off of it, great. When you finding these in dollar bins and making $50 off of it, great. I just
they crapped in their current universe, so why not try another Earth? Yes, yes.
I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I hope Blue Marvel is coming because that is a great character that would be great to see. And if they're setting up that ultimate space group, wasn't Spectrum or Pulsar in that Ultimates group, if I remember correctly, with Blue Marvel.
Yeah, Monica Rambeau and Blue Marvel were like a thing.
But peep this. What if they use the Black Superman to introduce the Milestone universe?
They just need to introduce the Milestone universe on their own. It's
yes.
That's like what we should have had a static.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is, I mean, if you're gonna want, a black character as a lead, go Static.
Thank you.
Static's already got a cult following.
Yes.
I mean, just go ahead and do that. Why would you do this? That doesn't make it. He's been in what, 4 issues total?
And isn't he here's the weird thing. He's a Superman of Earth 23, not even of our Earth. He's it seems like they modeled him after Barack Obama. He was the president of the United States, I believe, when he became Superman, right? So I don't even understand. I don't know.
I was talking to my man Grigo Bandino, and he was saying like, oh, they should have like a Black Robin from the inner city. I'm like, you mean like Rocket, Icon Sidekick? They have this stuff already set to go with the Milestone universe.
Yeah, and people loved that Milestone.
People love the Milestone universe.
I mean, seriously, is DC's worse than Sony, right? I mean, Sony they can't make a movie right to save their life, but DC is worse.
Venom was good, dude.
Venom was okay.
Damn.
It was all right. I mean, it wasn't like a masterpiece. It was a fun movie, but Sony pretty much. I mean, that was like their last shot. Like if they didn't do that, they were never going to make. I mean, they had to make something halfway decent.
Well, yeah. Hello, DC.
Yeah,
there is a very interesting comment.
What's that?
Jamie Sandoval says DC's answer is Donny Cates. Do you think that there's a writer or a creator out there that can revive DC just by going and writing books for them?
If Donny Cates writes DC, people are going to just gravitate just because he's for what he did with Marvel and what he did with speculation. So over it, people are going to buy the books. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I love what ifs or theories about that stuff. Can one superstar writer go over there and revamp stuff? Because they gave Snyder free reign to kind of create the universe that DC was going with for a while. They did the same thing with Jeff Johns. Here's free reign to create this. Shout out Style Collector. Style Collector, we appreciate you so much. We can't say that enough. You're amazing, and thank you for watching all the shows and just being a really good viewer. Yep. Thank you.
Brian, get Brian your email address, and he will send you a video of him with his hair blowing next to the fan.
Hashtag Jerry Hill.
Hashtag.
Again.
Hashtag comic book Jesus.
I see the disciples walking in the background. Number one is my question. I always asked. I think I asked Larry. Shout out to my man Larry Collins. So why doesn't nobody talk about the Final Crisis book? Number one. Was it a cameo?
I did not know you had that question.
I was asked around. But did I see it? I see it. I did not know it was selling for $150.
Yeah. So maybe you know better than I. Is this like a 1-page cameo or what?
I was going to ask you guys because again,
I don't know. I don't have it. So.
This is just a cameo. I think it is.
Books.
Yeah, I think it is a last page. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you here shortly. But yeah, Action 9 is his first full. That was what they were calling his first full. I'm going to double check that as we talk about it, just to be sure.
So this was like several years after, though, right? Or was this? I mean, this was Final Crisis was way before that New 52 issue, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
I know Dre. I know Dre. My man Dre from Ballhouse, but no. But I was Bolo definitely. Superman and Bolo talked about this book. I had it on the Eastern Elevation before. I was like when Michael B. Jordan first was being brought about. I was like, okay, let me find the first appearance. Oh, okay, this Final Crisis book. I paid like $5. I did not know this was a $150 book. Amazing.
Do you think that in any reality, so when we're seeing 9/8 of some of these, keys and stuff selling for $2,000, $2,500, whatever. I mean, this is still a character that nobody knows anything about, right? I mean, nothing.
You tell the world a Black Superman is coming, this book goes through the roof.
So
just
he only
based on anticipation.
He's in like the first couple pages. They show him along with the Wonder Woman of his universe, who's also black. So that's another interesting thing. They've got Nubia, and that weren't they supposed to have a big play with her coming? So,
is it Nubia?
I don't know. Oh, okay. in this issue, no, it's not Nubia.
It's Black Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it is. Let me see here if I can tell you here real quick. Yeah, it is Nubia. You're right. It is Nubia. That is interesting. It is Nubia. He calls her Nubia.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
So he speaks and he's in multiple panels. Is that the prerequisite for first full?
You know how that goes, man. You know how that goes. Market will decide. That's for sure.
But I guess my question, we don't even know. Okay, so let's say there is a Black Superman. Okay, great. We don't even know if this is the Black Superman they're going to use. That Val Zod is black, right?
Well, Val Zod isn't that? I don't know. Again, this is DC. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know any of the. All these characters don't make any sense to me because nobody knows who they are. Right?
This is an interesting thing right here. Can this be a way for them to bring new excitement? Is to start doing the different Earths?
I will say this: if they did this like a like the Joker movie where it was like about the character, but not really like it was kind of like an Elseworlds tale or something like that.
Not in continuity.
Yeah, then okay, yeah. So go with that, but then you can do pretty much anything you want. Then you can even add magic and dinosaurs and
all the shit I hate, right?
You can.
Jamie Sandoval has a nice question. Said, do I think the Falcon's going to go through the roof for being a Black Captain America? Well, he's not Black Captain America, and his book is going through the roof, as we stated earlier.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, this seems really speculative. Like, I get it, but Miles only worked because people already knew who Miles was and had years of grooming for that to work. I mean, nobody's gonna have any. They're gonna be like Calvin Ellis. There's a movie about Calvin Ellis. Who's that? Like,
no, they will never call him Calvin Ellis. They will call him Black Superman. He's going to play. Just think Black Superman, Michael B. Jordan. Nobody's gonna know him as Calvin.
I don't even see Michael B. Jordan jumping over to DC. Honestly,
Oh no! If they give him lead,
he can get a lead in the Marvel.
that's what I'm saying. If they find a way to bring Killmonger back,
yeah, I just don't see him even. Because honestly, I mean, if you were an actor that had a spot in the MCU, would you really be like, oh yeah, let me jump ship and go over to DC? Nope, no chance. Even if you're not like a number one, I'd rather be a number 4 than.
Isn't Michael B. Jordan working on a static project as like producer level?
He wearing a lot of hats right there.
Yeah, he is. Good for him though. Like if it's good content that he wants to bring to the screen, I'm all for it.
I can't wait for Failsafe.
Listen, there's those two characters that he created or not created, but played the Killmonger character, and I didn't like that Fantastic Four, but that Killmonger character is a great character. And if he's getting involved in a static property, that static character is a great character.
Right.
Can't talk about that character enough on the show. And if anybody's got a line on the Lost Boys issue, hit me up. But yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what happens. And this book right now is selling for a crap load of money too. It kind of blew up just the other day, right?
What is the eBay looking like? Because I see 140, 150. I'm like, guys, to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's here we go.
I feel like I'm the smoking man from the X-Files. Like half my face is cut off. I'm back here in the shadows.
77 raw.
I that. I can live with that.
Yeah, and sets of the two go for $120. Yeah, $69 raw. That's not bad. A 9.8 went for $680.
Yeah, again, so $70 to $100 for a raw. That 9.8 should only either the 9.8s are way overpriced or the raws are way underpriced.
Yeah,
that's too big of a gap.
Yeah. Well, it's still selling, and this is a book that I saw in very, very many bins. Thank you, Rob's Comics. Shout out to Rob's Comics. Thank you for that. Trill League, make it happen. Yeah, we're all for it. I'm down. Let's see it. Bring in Earth 23, I think it is. So, all right, let's do it. Also, shout out to Rob for the amazing. He has the best Nubia collection out there, right? If I remember correctly.
I'm trying to wake Chad up. He said he's falling asleep because I'm making him tired. So
yeah. So
Trill League, hell yeah, Trill League. Hashtag Jerry Heller.
Number 1 this week. Back to it. Final Crisis number 7. Find this book, sell it, make some money off of it. If you got 9.8, sell them.
If you got more than one, hold one, sell one. If you need the money, sell it. I would. That's what I'm doing.
This is a sell book to me right now. But hey, pair the two. You never know. Make sure you guys hang out go follow us next on Drunken Chat Son at Mighty Mel V's YouTube channel. We'll be over there chilling. And make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that bell for all the notifications. We're going to do our best to get something worked out here with Dinesh. So we can find out exactly what is going on with Bad Idea, find out all of your questions. So if there is any questions that you guys want to ask about Bad Idea, please leave those in the comments below also. And for those of you guys that want to take a shot at winning this awesome Star Wars book or trade set from Wanted Comics, Star Wars High Republic number 3, you guys just tell us your favorite Star Wars character and what you guys think of the show that we are doing and what you like, what we can do better, that type of stuff. Leave those in the comments also below. Not the live chat, but below the video. We will pick a random comment next week for the winner of those 2 books. And we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time.
I'm trying something new. To get some more Instagram followers. Instagram is Drunken Chat Son. After every time I do a giveaway after the Hot 10, I will be posting the books on my Instagram on what the books I will be giving away is. This way I get more traffic to Instagram. And thank you.
Yeah, so if you guys want to see the books that Mel's going to be giving away tonight, go check out It's Drunken Chat on IG. And we appreciate you guys.
It's Drunken Chat Son.
It's Drunken Chat Son.
Hashtag Dino is Jerry Hell.
Thank you, everybody. Much love. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.